My name is Jeannie Flemming. I'm a retired public servant, having plus 35 years in the federal public service. The reason I'm teaching this course is because throughout my career I found that there's a lack of practical courses that are appealing. So this one, the Compliance in a Regulatory Environment, is a very practical course. I spent many years in CRA in a regulatory function which called for compliance. The course is focused around 6 elements that we put in a framework to help people who are in the compliance area. Using a case study methodology, we cover the changing view of government in compliance over the last 30 or 40 years, which has been pretty dramatic. We cover a compliance model. We look at the tools, focusing on risk management. We look at, most importantly, a problem-solving approach to how we solve that with strategic thinking and horizontal integration. Because we advertise as a practical approach, we use not only a case study methodology where everybody participates in analyzing the case, but we also workshop an individual problem on day 3, where prior to arriving, people send us in a problem, and using the group, we try to help that particular individual institution out with their problem. Public servants are so busy all the time that often they don't have a chance to step back and look at things from a larger perspective. And so the reason that's important for people to take this is to provide that opportunity and to learn from others around the table as well. We would suggest anybody from a supervisory level up would find it a benefit. There is an element of decision making that one would go away with, and therefore you have to be in somewhat of a decision making role. Other than going over the tools that they would be using, the most important thing that we want people to take away from this is to look beyond their own unit and their own problem, to look at the problems from a horizontal perspective and looking at all the partners they might have in a strategic way, because people, particularly in compliance environments, tend to be very focused vertically, and they don't often look or have the time to look horizontally. People will perform better when they go back to the office, having received a number of practical tools and practical approaches, including a checklist that we provide as a takeaway. We're hoping that they will think beyond their problem and their unit at the end of the day.